Hi and welcome to your UOW update for Week 7 Spring Session. I'm Jemmah. The University's Vice-Chancellor Gerard Sutton has accepted the challenge of employment advocate for Wollongong. The new task force announced by Prime Minister Julia Gillard during her visit to the Innovation Campus last week.
And we are of course providing, with the collaboration of the state government and the collaboration of BlueScope, a $30 million package to work with the local community to diversify the economy here.
Professor Sutton says it's an opportunity for the region to prove it can stand on its own 2 feet.
The program is aimed at providing that stimulus to the region so that businesses invest in themselves and we see the regions make great opportunities from one of these very great periods of difficulty.
These are difficult days, but I am optimistic that we will see a bright future here and we will see a strong future for steel making and manufacturing around Australia.
Meanwhile, the Premier has continued the high-profile visits to the Innovation Campus. Barry O'Farrell opening the new $40 million IC Enterprise One building.
Look, we want to have a diverse economy in the Illawara. We want to ensure that despite last week's announcement, people not only see a future for manufacturing, mining and agricultural jobs, but also for those new emerging jobs existing. So this facility, which will ultimately house 800 people, 400 new jobs, is a sign of growth within the region, a sign of the strength of the region's economy, and is one of those things that will help us get through this period.
Sex, lies and dirty deals. The 2005 ICAC investigations into allegations of corruption involving developers, councillors and former staff of Wollongong City Council is again in the spotlight, or rather Merrygong Theatre stage lights, in their latest production, The Table of Knowledge. Sam Willis was there for the opening.
The play is a frank and innovative account of the inquiry and its subsequent fallout. While you may think you know what went on, it depicts some of what you didn't see.
There's dimensions of the story that people don't see in the Illawara Mercury. We have selected key things, key moments.
The script is almost entirely formed by excerpts of the inquiry's transcript, and what was said may surprise you.
Sometimes you hear people say things and you can't really believe, did they say that? Did they really say that? We've been very faithful to the transcript and to the actual words of people who spoke in the ICAC.
With the council elections this past weekend, the timing couldn't be more perfect. But the production crew assures us that it's merely a coincidence.
And hopefully the show itself and the coincidence with the election allows people to renew their interest and focus in the council and how it works for Wollongong.
Sam Willis, UOWTV.
While the world of online and video gaming is usually reserved for men, former UOW student Rebecca Fernandez has made a virtual splash overseas. She's the only Australian selected for an exclusive gaming experience. Meg Collins has more.
Video games can take many people into another world, but for Rebecca Fernandez it wasn't another world, but to the E3 Gaming Conference in Los Angeles. Rebecca was the only Australian given a scholarship to attend the exclusive event.
And I got a call from Jack Bogdan, who's in charge of scholarships, and he rang me up really early in the morning and I was asleep, and so he gave me a call and said, congratulations, you're one of the 15 scholars for E3.
The conference was host to the big names of the games industry, an experience which will stay with Rebecca.
Yeah, just going to all the press conferences was amazing because you get to see what kind of money goes into games and comes back into games.
Since E3, Rebecca has returned to Wollongong, starting up a games company of her own.
Made me think, well, maybe I'm actually quite good at this after all. It's not just me thinking that I'm fantastic. It's actually other people think that I'm actually not bad, so it gave me the confidence to actually start up my own company and to go about making games.
Not only was Rebecca the only Australian selected, she was just one of 2 females, with recent trends showing that 56% of women are playing games. As a female programmer, Rebecca is a sought-after asset.
As soon as I say to someone, I'm a programmer, all of a sudden they're very interested and they think, female programmers, we need more of those, and they try and get you involved in things, which is really nice.
Meg Collins, UOWTV.
A UOW swimmer has clinched gold at the University World Games in China. 19-year-old public health student David McKeon swam to victory in the 400-metre freestyle.
It was a really great achievement for myself because both my parents have both been to the World Uni Games, and from what I've heard, to win gold there is bigger than winning Commonwealth Games gold because it's the whole world, other than just the Commonwealth. So yeah, and second best at the Olympics, they say, so yeah.
He was also part of the National University 4x200 metre freestyle relay team that snared bronze.
It's great to represent the University of Wollongong and to bring back a medal. I don't know if might have been the first time that Wollongong's won a gold medal at the University Games, World University Games, but yeah, it's great to bring a gold medal back home.
If you think you've been seeing red a little more than usual, you'd be right. The university's Health Over Wealth Society declared last week Red Week to raise HIV/AIDS awareness.
Red Week and Red Party is run by WOW, which is Wollongong University Health Over Wealth. We're out on campus all week talking to everyone, and the response has been really, really good.
This year the proceeds are going to the Bobby Goldsmith Foundation, and so that's an organisation just outside of Sydney that helps people with HIV/AIDS. They provide financial support for things like medications if they can't afford the medications, and they also provide emotional support. So it's a really worthy cause.
We've got a Facebook page set up, and we've got so many students from UOW all logging into that, inviting all their friends. Everyone's really keen, and people wearing red, which is very good to see.
We've plastered posters everywhere that's advertising Red Week and Red Party, and it's been quite good. So everybody wear red. It's a good event.
Bronze. Just a reminder before we go, it's Coffee for a Cause Week at UOW, an event brewing up support for scholarships one coffee at a time. And that's our update for this week. Don't forget, you can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Just search UOWTV. I'm Jemmah Kelly. Have a great week.